What do you like best about Lake Country School?
Everything.
We are working on a dugout canoe follow-up to our Native American project.
We have fun together.
They actually teach you stuff that you're gonna need. The fact that I'm learning square root at grade 5, that's like impressive for me.
The gym, you get to play around, and they have these spinny things that go around when you roll them. I'm really good at the golden beads. You have to count up to 10, and then you exchange them for another one of the golden beads.
I like having a mentor because it's just telling me what's going to happen when I'm in E2 or when I'm in junior high.
I think Lake Country School is different from other schools because you have so much choice of what you do.
The location for Lake Country School was intentional and very important to the founders. But they knew as an independent school that wanted to remove economic barriers to Montessori education that they needed to provide more than location.
Right now I think the demand for Montessori is greater than the supply. Even though Lake Country and many of our other fellow Montessori schools in the metro area have some of the lowest tuition costs of independent schools in the metro area, it's still an obstacle for some families.
We want to maintain a budget that provides for accessible tuition and tuition assistance to all children who need it.
What that tight management of the budget has allowed us to do is keep annual tuition increases at pretty much inflation rate, which most private schools find very difficult to be able to do. And Lake Country has been able to do that year after year after year.
In addition to tuition assistance, in 2000 we also established an endowment. And the endowment really provides us with investment dollars that are earmarked for tuition assistance.
The board's commitment to supporting economic diversity and all families at LCS starts with the mission, which is to include all families.
If there are families who want to be in Montessori settings and really believe in the philosophy, they should be able to send their kids to Montessori schools. Without tuition assistance, those families wouldn't be able to make Lake Country School work for their family, and their children would be missing this wonderful opportunity, and frankly, the community would miss having those wonderful children.
I had 3 children here from 1994 until 2009. We were recipients of tuition assistance the entire time we were at Lake Country School, and it is the only way that we could have gone to this school. There is no other way.
What the tuition assistance program at LCS provided was consistency and inclusion for our circumstance. Without question, it was a space and a place that we dreamt our daughter could be.
It has allowed us the confidence to continue being at school and to really then invest ourselves, our talents and our energies into the school because we feel secure in our ability to be here and stay here and be part of the community.
We felt very empowered by being able to send our kids to this school, and I felt particularly a great motivation to give back.
Today, we're able to fund up to 70% of demonstrated need for up to 25 to 30% of our families.
Making sure that tuition assistance has sound fundraising funding every year is a priority for the school.
We do spend all of our tuition assistance funds in supporting families each year. The need is always greater than what we can provide.
We have had a foundation that has supported our tuition assistance efforts for a number of years, and in the last several years they have gotten more specific in their grants. We need to strengthen our sources of tuition assistance, and that's why this year we're calling it out and making it a priority.
The unpredictable nature of tuition assistance need each year is even greater. And by making an intentional contribution to tuition assistance, we're really ensuring that families who need help with their tuition are able to come and stay at Lake Country School as part of the Lake Country School community, and that they have access to a Montessori education without economic barriers.
We see it in all the young adults I know now who are out in the world thriving. I see what they got here, and I just feel like it's the very most important thing is to share it.
I think you cannot underestimate the value of basic kindness and respect, and I see that at every level in the development of this school, at every educational level, and so that has been a gift to be a part of.
It is one of my biggest takeaways from being here, is being able to provide leadership and the power of being able to give away that money.
We can learn a lot through studying and observing each other, but what the children have taught us here is that by being together is how you really learn how to live well together. So we want to give them as many opportunities as we can to be able to do that as early as possible.
The Fund a Need donation this year will go to those tuition assistance reserves. In the operating budget, it's a restricted fund, and it will help us to boost what we have available in the event of the unpredictable nature of tuition assistance. This is the goal of using this year's Fund a Need to raise awareness about how important tuition assistance is to our community, and to also recognize that we all benefit in some way from tuition assistance based on how we have our tuition structured and the ways in which we make it possible for people to be at Lake Country School.
Our doors are open.
Our doors are open.
Our doors are open.
Our doors are open.
Our doors are open. Please support tuition assistance at Lake Country School.